Aloha, everyone. Michelle Melenis with Blossom Inner Wellness. I am going to be on a Maui radio station, so I'm calling in. Don't know if they're going to pick up yet. I have about 5 more minutes before my time, and I'm going to be sharing about the standtogetherhawaii.com, standtogetherhawaii.com, which is a website that shares a ton of information about how the Maui Lahaina wildfire is not a normal wildfire. And so that's what I'm going to be sharing on this radio station on Maui. So hopefully they'll be picking up soon. And yes, so I'm super excited about that. And I wanted to let you guys know that I was looking up some more things on the Maui wildfire, and I found a patent for a microwave laser beam that I'm going to be putting on standtogetherhawaii.com, click on Maui fires, and it'll be down where it says direct energy weapons. So it'll be down in that category. It'll take you right to the patent for the microwave laser beam that this person had created and invented. And I think it was in 1996. And let me just tell her I'm calling in. And then seconds compared to average podcast. Oh, okay, cool. So yes, so I'm just wanted to record this and have it on my Zoom on my YouTube channel so you guys can hear what I'm saying on the radio. So please share this, like and subscribe. Get this out there. We're not going to keel over. We're not going to stop until we file a complaint with the Justice Department, until we have justice, until people are held accountable. Until people are held accountable. You know, I just want everybody to know here in the state of Hawaii, I interviewed State Senator Cochran, and she basically told me that they're holding meetings away from the people. So they're breaking the Sunshine Law. They're not allowing people to know about the meeting or testify about the meeting. And when we testify, our governor walks out of the room when we testify. People of Oahu would testified for the housing meeting that was being done for Lahaina, which they didn't even have it in Maui. When we are ready, we wrapping up. Okay, she says okay. So she's wanting me to wait for her to tell me when to call in. All right, so I'll do that. So he's walking out on people, not listening to the testimonies. I believe there is an investigation, but we need to stay on this because this is Lahaina is all of us. Okay, I know that these fires with our arborist friend that I interviewed he went to 38 locations over 100 times. This is not normal. They are not stopping. We are under attack. The people of America are under attack. And we need to look at who is saying that this is about climate change. We have over 1,609 scientists. 1,609 scientists signed a declaration that states there is no climate emergency because there's climate change happening all the time. It's happening every single second of every single day. There's no climate emergency where we have to give up our freedoms, be surveillanced, be monitored, and have all of these rules and have a smart city and only drive electric cars and if the electric grid goes down and you have an electric car, you're not going anywhere. That's by design. They want to control where we go. They want to control everything. So, we need to stand up. There is actually, I'm going to be sharing another video on the smart cities and the agenda that the WHO, World Health Organization, and the National United Nations, United Nations is putting out. We need to contact our congressmen and women and tell them no. We need to tell them we know what you guys are doing. We see what you're doing, and if you do this, you will be. It is treason. It is absolute treason against freedom of people. We have to stand up, you guys. I'm going to be sharing that video probably next week because we only have until next May before they vote on this. And we need the United States and you guys everywhere on the world need to be contacting your legislative body and telling them, no, We do not want the United Nations agenda, because you've got to tell them, we see what you're doing. I think this is all happening because we have to come together and we have to remember what's important. We can't just elect people and then not pay attention to what they're doing. We can't just elect people and then let them run the show and go, oh yeah, you guys do your thing. We trust you. We trust you. Look where that's gotten us. People, we have to contact our legislative body. We have to see what they're doing. And these people who get into office, get into office for 50, 30, 50, 40 years, and then they leave and they're multimillionaires. Okay, that's on our dime. And so it's all of our responsibility to take a stand and get in touch with our legislative body and let them know what we know what they're doing. We know what's going on. So I'm going to be putting an email about that out next week. I'll show you what smart cities are. In fact, let me grab my computer because she's not contacting me yet. I actually I invite you guys to each look up smart city in Wikipedia. Just look it up and what it says, because that's what's coming, you guys. It's no joke. I'm not making it up. It's not conspiracy theory. I'm just walking over to get my computer because I'm going to read to you and let you know what it says in Wikipedia for the smart city. Here's the U.S. patent. U.S. patent, microwave transmission using a laser generated plasma beam. And I'll just share this. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the patent. Okay. And you can just look it up. I'm going to have it in standtogetherhawaii.com. I'm going to have it there. And just checking my phone, see when she's going to tell me to get on. And let me look up what it says in smart cities in Wikipedia. I think I already have it up, actually. No, I don't. Okay. So I'm going to just put in smart city and then see what it says in Wikipedia and share with you guys. Here it goes. A smart city is a technologically modern urban area that uses different types of electronic methods and sensors to collect specific data. Information gained from the data is used to manage assets, resources, and services efficiently. In return, that data is used to improve operations across the city. This includes data collected from citizens, devices, buildings, and assets that is processed and analyzed to monitor and manage traffic, transportation systems, power plants, utilities, urban foster water supply networks, waste, criminal investigations. That's really, I find that very interesting. And information systems, schools, libraries, hospitals, and other community services, everything. Smart cities are defined as smart both in ways in which their governments harness technologies, as well as in how they monitor, analyze, plan, and govern the city. In smart cities, the sharing of data is not limited to the city itself, but also includes businesses, citizens, and other third parties that can benefit from various uses of that data. Sharing data from different systems and sectors creates opportunities to increased understanding of economic benefits. Yeah, smart city. It's called surveillance. In fact, the acronym for smart city, and let me put that in there while I'm waiting for her to tell me. Smart city, city acronym is, let's see here what it says. And that is right here. Oh, sorry, you guys, I don't have this pulled up yet. But it's like surveillance monitoring, and it's not coming up. But anyway, you can look it up. I think one of you guys actually sent me, acronym and meaning. Here we go. And somebody sent that to me. And I can't look at it. I can't find it right now. Monitoring, assessing, reporting, and technology. That's what reporting and technology. So this radio station, I can't remember which one it is. It is, she's got she had texted me what it is. It's 9fmmaui.com, and that hopefully she'll be contacting me because we're supposed to be on at 8, but it's a little bit after 8 now. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who has liked and subscribed to this channel. That really helps get the word out. Also, those people who have bought me a coffee, because I pretty much put all my efforts into this. I really appreciate that. And in those of you who've contacted me, I know that the video I did on a coming to Jesus moment, that was a trigger for people, and I knew it would be. I knew it would be. And it's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. It's what makes us free. That's what makes us individual and unique people. That was a video that I was just like, I've been researching and studying for a long time, and that particular topic is so ingrained in everybody, and belief systems, and how we feel we're going to be, the word saved, even that is like, that's that the connotation, that there's something to save you from. And I just feel differently about religion, the way that than the way I used to, and especially the way I was grown up. I was raised, oh my gosh, we changed Christian churches, I don't even know how many times, but numerous times, but Christian. And I do absolutely believe in Jesus Christ consciousness for sure. I remember there are shadow beings. There's evil in the world. When I was about 12 years old, just waiting again to be on the radio. But when I was about 12 years old with my sister, we're both sleeping on different couches in the living room, and we had fear. We had a lot of fear because we were home alone at that time. And all of a sudden, I remember being frozen. I remember my eyes closed, but I could see the hallway. I could see in my mind's eye the hallway, and I saw a shadow man, a shadow being, something shadow man coming down the hallway, and I was paralyzed with fear. And then all of a sudden, I remember I said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ, and it was gone immediately. And I told my sister, I said, Rebecca, did you feel this? And she had the exact same experience, We both had it at the same time. And she did the exact same thing. She said the name Jesus. And that being is a very powerful light being. He's light. And he loves us. That frequency is of love, of so much love for each and every one of us. And I feel that that's what religion should focus on. It should focus on the love, not the fear of death, not the fact that, he died for our sins and have a cross in the church. Because for me, this is my belief. You don't have to agree with me. I'm totally okay if you don't agree with me, but honor me as I honor you with the choice and the opportunity to have different beliefs. Because when I walk into a church and the first thing I see is a crucified body, it's just like that brings fear. Instead, it should be you walk into a church, it should be Jesus with his arms out. You see that picture with Jesus with his arms out and the children are sitting by his feet? I love that picture. And it's because he's like, I love you guys. I love you. And you don't have to do anything for that love. You don't have to change. You don't have to try to get me to love you. All of this programming with not telling us, with showing us, that we're not beautiful. You're not beautiful unless you have these perfect legs, and you're not beautiful unless you have this tight, perfect body, and this perfect hair, and this perfect clothes, and this perfect car, and this perfect house. That's a bunch of BS, you guys. Absolute BS. You're perfect with all your stuff. I got cellulite up the yin yang. My hair is thinning. I'm 50 years old. I got the neck thing going on, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still loved. I'm still loved just the way that I am, just the way that you are. It doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. Can you imagine a world where we would focus on that, where people would focus on, wow, I love myself just the way that I am, and I don't have to change or be better. Yes, I can put on the makeup and look pretty and whatever, but I'm still loved without it. And that person over there, we may not agree, but that person is still loved exactly the way that they are, and they don't have to change to be loved. We change for each other because we grow, and we want to find peace in relationships and in harmony with ourselves and with the people around us. And that grows us to be better people. I'm in a relationship and I argue with somebody and I'm like, okay, what was my responsibility in that situation? How could have I done better in that situation? What can I see about myself that'll make me a better person? And this, I live in a community and I freaking love it so much because it has totally taught me about myself. And I'm like, wow, that's my belief about that. Wow, that's super interesting. Oh, wow, that's really triggering me. And it helps me learn. And it's not been easy a lot of times. But it's definitely been amazing at sometimes, having people to watch movies with and play game nights and all this kind of stuff. So, but it does take work like any relationship. And you look at yourself first of how can you be better, with moving toward love for yourself and compassion for yourself and forgiveness for yourself and then forgiveness for others as well. And that's really why we're here. That's really why we're here. So I really hope that churches take down the cross and put up Jesus with his arms out, going, I love you. I love you. That was his life. The death, he didn't just come to die on a cross. He came to teach us. And he traveled the world. There's books that are missing. We have his birth, we have his death. What about the middle part? What about when he was a teenager or when young adult? Where are those books? Where's that story? And why is it that they turned and there's like so much. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. And she still hasn't contacted me. It's supposed to be 8 o'clock. And so I'm just gonna say I'm here. But anyway, if she doesn't contact me in a few minutes, I don't want this video to be too long. And I just want to say, each one of you we're all here. We all chose to be here at this time for the awakening. And what is happening in Maui is not Pono, is not okay. The absolute destruction and of not only property but people's lives and the disregard for them is not okay, and not on my watch, and I know not on yours, because I know many of you from around the world, have filed complaints against the police chief, and I just want to say thank you so much mahalo from the islands for doing that. It takes some effort to get something printed out, and if you guys got it notarized, that's even more effort. And then to mail it in an actual envelope with a stamp, you know, it takes some effort instead of just sending an email. So you got off your ass and did something, and I just want to say thank you so much for that. And it's not too late. We have 2 more days. We have until I was saying it was October 6th, but that was a mistake. It's October 8th. So if you haven't filed a complaint with the police commissioner against the Maui police chief, and you want to know how to do that, go to standtogetherhawaii.com, click on Maui, click on action. It's right at the top, action. And it'll give you the very first thing comes up is how to may file a complaint with the police commissioner. I give you everything. I give you how to fill out the document, where the document is, so you can print it out, fill it out, what to say, and you can just mail it in. I don't know if it's going to work, but I know that we get enough people and something else happen. All right. Hey, aloha. Good morning. Oh, okay. Can you say it one more time, Brandon? Oh, oh no. I just meant I'm here. I'm here waiting. I'm here ready. I'm. I have to take my 4-year-old to the studio.